Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the TMI Tag, which are 50 different questions that I have to answer personally about myself. This video might be long, so I just ask that you guys bear with me, and I promise that you guys will get to know a lot more about me if you guys do. So let's get to it. What am I wearing? I'm actually wearing this tank, and then I'm wearing some penguin socks. Can you see the penguins? Can you see the penguins? And some shorts. Ever been in love? I don't think so, because my longest relationship was about a year, and that was as a freshman. And honestly, I can't even say that I know what love is right now. Like that kind of love in a relationship. So I'll say no. Ever had a terrible breakup? I actually did. My longest relationship, the same one from last question. When I got home, because it was my first girlfriend, right? And I didn't really know what to do. So I went home and then I cried to my mom, and you know, she hugged me and tried to comfort me. But then it was okay because I called my best friend and I went to get some carne asada fries to eat off the sadness, because that's what everyone has to do. So yeah, I never really got over it. It took a while, like a really long time. Then I had school the next day and I stayed up late, you know, watching things like Strangers Again. That video. Height. I am 5'6". Weight. 110 to 115-ish. I'm very light. Any tattoos or piercings? No. OTP. So I just Urban Dictionary'd that. It means one true pairing. Like Augustus Waters and Hazel Grace. I don't know if that's right. I don't even know what an OTP is. But yeah. Favorite show, I would have to give to How I Met Your Mother, because the humor aspect is really good with people like Barney, even though he's a horrible role model. And then the character development with him is really good though, especially at the end. But the end you should not watch. And also just the kind of lovey-dovey kind of feel with Ted is really good, because you know, who doesn't want to feel that kind of love that Ted is looking for? So I think my favorite band would have to be Red Hot Chili Peppers, because the experiences that I've had with listening to them with my dad, and my dad introducing them to me, is pretty good. And yeah, there's just a lot of stories to go with listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers, so I'd have to go with that. Alright, something I miss. I'd probably have to give that to my Game Boy Advance SP, because I grew up playing it a lot. Like, I'd come home from school and I'd just start playing it. I used to play Pokemon. Pokemon was the bomb. .com. Anywho, so I just play it all day. And then one day, my mom was running after me because I got in trouble or something. And then she took it and she just threw it on the ground, right? And she took it away. And then I got it back. But then she took it away again. And then she never gave it back. So I don't know where it is. And I keep asking her, and she doesn't tell me, so it's kind of awkward. Favorite song? The thing that I do is I listen to the song, right, and I like it a lot, and then I'll download that one song and I'll just listen to it over and over and over again, so I get tired of it. So I don't know, I don't think I can say I have one right now. How old am I? I am voice crack 15. My zodiac sign is actually a Leo. I don't really believe in that, like, I don't know. I'm a Leo though. Qualities I look for in a partner. I said qualities because I'm gonna break it. I can't narrow it down to a single quality that I would want to find in a partner. But I would have to say that she has to get along with me well, obviously. She has to think my jokes are funny sometimes. It doesn't have to be all the time. She has to be able to keep good communication, because that's huge in, you know, a relationship. And then I think it'd be a huge plus if she was Catholic, because religion right now is a huge part of my life. So yeah. My favorite quote is actually by a guy named Neil Hilborn. He's a poet, and the quote is, "I'm not saying you'll find the meaning of life in other people. I'm saying other people are the life to which you provide the meaning." Yeah, I just thought that was really cool. I'd have to give my favorite actor to Channing Tatum because, you know, honestly, like, I know this is weird, but I'll justify it to you. It's because, so he's gonna be in X-Men or some action movie, right? And then you have him on the other spectrum with like The Vow, and that was a really good movie, but romance, you know. And then he was 22 and 21 Jump Street, and then you have Magic Mike. That was the one. That's weird, but you know, just his talent and his acting is really good. My favorite color would probably have to be magenta. I'm actually kind of a soft music kind of guy, but also depends on the situation, because if I want to block everything out, then I'll probably just bump up my music to the max, put my headphones on, you know. Where do I go to when I'm sad? I usually, if I'm at home, I usually lock myself inside my room to keep everything out and just either cry and like lay down in bed and sleep if I can, or if not, usually my preference is to go to church, because I don't know, it's just a good place to talk about how I feel at that moment. I actually take really long and hot showers. Like sometimes I take like 15 to 20 minute long showers. I don't know if that's weird. How long does it take for me to get ready in the morning? Well, I get up for school like an hour earlier, or if not, then maybe even earlier than that. It's like an hour and 30 minutes. I have never been in a physical fight, but there was this one time in elementary school where I got really mad while I was playing Foursquare, and I punched some guy in the stomach. Yeah, he was actually my best friend too. Turn on would probably have to be someone who's really outgoing and just always happy and smiling and laughing all the time, because I don't know, guys just find that attractive in my opinion. I'd say that a turn off would be someone with no manners, like with no table manners, like someone who eats horrible, like they talk with their mouth open. That's horrible. I don't know, this is in my opinion. I'm sorry, you gotta have manners, okay? The reason why I joined YouTube was because, you know, I grew up watching like Ryan Higa and his videos, so me and my cousin were like, you know, dude, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make videos like that. And the reason why I joined YouTube was so that I could watch the 18 plus content and I could actually log in. Fears, you know, one of my biggest fears are actually spiders. One time I was on Skype with my friends and I saw a spider underneath my laptop, and I just started yelling, and I actually ran out of the room, and I can barely kill spiders by myself. That's probably a bad thing for when I actually get into a relationship. The last thing that made me cry was I actually just kind of broke down because of how busy I was. Like, I have a lot of things going on in the summer, and I just kind of wanted time to myself, and I was getting yelled at by a lot of different people. So yeah, I just kind of broke down and tears came out. The last time I said I loved someone, at least in my family was this morning. My sister was actually playing Minecraft, and then I just kind of randomly told her that I loved her. So the meaning behind my YouTube name actually goes back to the reason why I started making YouTube videos. So I was like, bro, okay, so we gotta make this channel name fit what we're gonna make, right? So like, bro, I'm good with computers, so we gotta have computers in our username. So he's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, you're a gangster, right? And he was like, for sure. So we had to add that right, and I'm like, dude, I'm a nerd, so I can do computer nerdster. Last book I read, it depends, from cover to cover. Mine's probably How to Win Friends and Influence People, because those self-improvement books are actually really helpful. And then, but the last book I opened was actually the Bible, if that makes me a nerd. The book that I'm currently reading right now is actually called The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. And actually one of my friends just referred it to me, and I actually haven't really read much of it. The last show I watched was actually Nightly Business Report. Wow, I'm being a real nerd right now, but my dad and I watch it every single afternoon. The last person I talked to was my mom, because she told me to do something and then I responded. Like, how am I supposed to reply to this? It's really weird. The relationship between the person I last texted. Well, the person I last texted was actually my friend Danica, and she's just been a friend since middle school, and I'm currently an upcoming junior. So yeah, she's just been there a while, and you know, she's been there for a while. She's just been one of my closest friends, and you know, she tolerates me for everything I do, even though I make fun of her a lot. Yeah, so I just thank you for her a lot. I always tell my grandma, who's Filipino, and I always tell her that my favorite food is dinuguan. And in translation, or what people tell other people, is that it means chocolate meat. Yeah, I like chocolate meat. It's really good, actually. I'm actually down to go to like France. Paris would be a beautiful place to go, even though it's like the biggest tourist attraction in Europe, around the world, I think, actually. I'm actually taking French right now, and that would be beautiful to be able to use that beautiful language. The last place I was actually Balboa Park. Yeah, Balboa Park. I was there for a newspaper thing that got canceled for school, so I walked to church. So I have a crush. Yes, I do. But you know, the thing is, with this crush thing, is I don't really know whether or not to act upon it, you know? Because you know how we get to choose to act upon whether we like someone or not. And, you know, I'm just kind of... So what my friend told me was, like, after a long conversation, was that the thing is with that person is that I found my perfect type in her. So, you know, I can tell her that, you know, I admire you for who you are and everything you do. So I just want to tell you that you're the ideal person that I want to be with. Or, you know, I can say, I like you because of you, you know? So I guess you could say so. Last time I kissed someone was actually a long time ago. I don't really, I think it was November. It was close to the Pacquiao fight. The last time I was insulted, I don't remember. You know, insults are like those things where it's like, you know, you're always gonna have haters, so why do you let it get to you? Insults. Favorite flavor of sweet? Like, how am I supposed to answer that? I don't know. What instruments do I play? I actually play the uke, which is behind my camera, and then I have a guitar over there that I play sometimes. I'm more of a uke kind of guy, but I also play the piano. I've been playing it for a while. Question says favorite chat up line. I'm just gonna guess pickup line. My favorite pickup line is actually, "Are you a cow? 'Cause you look utterly amazing." I haven't used it in like trying to meet a girl, but you know, pickup lines are like that. Like, you don't really use them to meet a girl, but you use them just, in regular conversation, you know? To make someone laugh. Last time I hung out with someone was actually yesterday. It was at church, and we had a church meeting, and then we had some dinner, and we bowled. It was so fun. It was kind of awkward too, for various reasons that only I will know. Who should answer these questions next? To all my 5 viewers, I believe you guys can do it. I believe. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I know this is a really long video. I just thank you guys for sticking with it, and I hope that you guys learned something new about me that you guys may have not known. So yeah, thank you guys, and have a good day. Don't forget to smile, because everyone has a beautiful smile. So, thank you.